Hello everyone, and now welcome to a game between the Blade and Infi. This game taking place here on, well, Terranistan. On the top left-hand side, we have the Calm, which I believe is Blade. I'm not 100% sure, and well, that would mean Infi is over here on the bottom right, but then again, I'm not quite so sure either. I don't know their Chinese aliases as well as some of the other casters do, and because of that, well, with that, I do apologize. I don't get that much time to cast, and this is a really good hobby for me anyways. If you guys want to, well, if you guys want to watch Back to WarCraft, I love the Back to WarCraft guys too, but I do appreciate you sticking around and hanging around with me all the time. I don't know, is that like horrible for a streamer to say? Like, hey, you should go watch someone else? I don't know. That seems like that seems like a bad thing to say, but at the same time, I like when I have some free time, and I don't feel like casting, I watch them too. Anyways, Mountain King gonna go ahead and get trained up over here on the bottom right hand side, the human player. Meanwhile, on the top left, we have the Archmage. Archmage versus Mountain King in this 1v1 matchup on Terranistan. And I'm curious as to how this game is going to work out. Mountain King as a primary hero is very powerful, and in engagements where your armies are smaller, the Mountain King generally does better. If your armies are sub 40, the Mountain King is just a one-man wrecking machine. Those storm bolts, the micro, all of that really shines through on the Mountain King. But as the armies get larger and larger, and that brilliance aura is able to, well, affect more casters, then it actually turns out better to have the Archmage, since you're able to get more slow, you're able to get more heals, maybe even be able to get more mana on your spell breakers to have that work out there. Now, big thunderclap going across, slowing down multiple units right here. Renegade Wizard will get taken out. We also see another Rogue Wizard right there. Wanda mana stealing being picked up by the Mountain King, and that is going to be important if the Mountain King can steal some early mana from the opposing Archmage. That is essentially stealing a water elemental and buying time on that Mountain King instead. Gauntlets of Ogre Strength +3 picked up that Mountain King a little bit worse for wear, but nothing a Forest Troll Shadow Priest can't quickly work to try and recover. Apprentice Wizard number 1 going to fall. Number 2 and number 3 will follow up shortly, as the Archmage down over here pretty much doing the same exact thing. Potion of Greater Healing by the red Archmage instead, and well, who really will be able to use that consumable item better? Potion of Greater Healing is good if you have, well, if you have a unit like the Mountain King who gets into fights very often and needs to be able to heal back up. But meanwhile, the Mountain King is also going to be able to use that really effectively as well. All right, gonna go ahead and get into that big position right there. A big thunderclap, throwing down and, well, slowing down 4 of those units at the same time. Another one slowing down multiple units as well. And this is something that could be or is often forgotten. When you slow down your opponent's attacks, you are still doing damage mitigation. So if you're able to keep all of your units alive, that is actually much more powerful, as well as you're going to take a look. Mountain King is out onto the field. Cyclone picks up a unit. And what is that? Well, Footman going to do? Mountain King could easily just storm bolt it and pick off that unit here. Perhaps we'll even see an Arcane Vault be used as well. Forest Troll Shadow Priest is out. Mountain King cannot be healed. Surprisingly, oh, why? You had the surround. You had the surround and you let it go. All right, Footman down to dead. Mountain King could steal a little bit of mana back from the other side. He actually needs to do that. He really needs to do that. He does not want to deal with 2 water elementals. And are we going to see a Wanda? Yep, Wanda mana stealing already being used there. Going to go ahead and try and engage it back and forth. You can see the Forest Troll Shadow Priest in position. The Footmen need to back up. Militia are in position as well, as we're going to see what's happening here. Archmage, does get enough mana. And a second late on the Wanda mana stealing, I thought. Mountain King is already up to 116. No, it was still on cooldown. Forest Troll Shadow Priest trying to run to the back, and it looks as though, oh, finishes off one of the footmen. Mountain King, is it going to be able to finish off this Archmage? Mountain King low on mana. What is he going to do? Cyclone picks up the Archmage. Forest Troll Shadow Priest is right there, and you're going to take a look. Mountain King, oh, Cyclone. Oh, Archmage has a Cyclone as well of his own. There goes one footman. Units are going to try and get taken down on every which way. Mountain King could try and take the Wana Mana Stealing. Is he going to... Oh, Wana Mana Stealing. There it goes. Is he going to Shadow Meld in time? 55. Oh, Scroll of Town Portal. Both sides. I can't cast fast enough. All right, tongue-tied right there. So much action happening. Down to the wire by both sides. As we take a look, both sides still sitting at Town Hall. Both sides using scout farms to hire up more mercenaries. And both sides being forced to use a Scroll of Town Portal to try and save their level 3 hero. All right, a lot of consumable items used right there. Forest Troll, Shadow Priest, we're going to take a look. Mountain King should be picking up Scroll of Regeneration and a Clarity Potion. Getting back up to, well, 200 mana at the very least is of top priority, as the Mountain King is going to be rolling out. Tech to Tier 2 has not started yet for either side, it appears, as both sides going to go to their respective corners and get a little bit of a reprieve, healing back up. All right, back off to the north. Archmage looking to finish off some Forest Trolls. Forest Troll, Shadow Priest, well, doing some double heals, as well as the Archmage is once again at level 4. Mountain King going to be getting to level 4 here in just a second. And as I mentioned before, that Mountain King, once he gets to level 5, is incredibly powerful. The lower hit point armies, or excuse me, the smaller population armies, the Mountain King's Stormbolt just becomes that much more deadly. When you're able to take out an enemy unit for 5 seconds, stop them in their tracks, and perhaps potentially kill them as well, things start to snowball very quickly. The difficult thing is going to be the fact that the Archmage will also be dropping level 3 water elementals. Forest Troll, Shadow Priest will be incredibly important in that matchup, as things still getting underway. Now, what are these units going to be transitioning to next? That is the important question. Blacksmith, most likely to get Riflemen or perhaps even Mortar teams. Riflemen can be very powerful, but then the defend, well, the defend of blue is going to be able to reflect back much of that damage. No one really detailing or revealing the strategy that they'll be using just quite yet, as the Mountain King going to be picking up that Devotion Aura, and Devotion Aura giving an additional, well, 6% effective hit points across multiple units. Arcane Vault absorbing too much damage so far. You really should be looking at that Arcane Tower, trying to get some damage onto that Water Elemental instead. That Water Elemental doing some big damage to this one Arcane Tower, and the Arcane Tower should, well, be damaging units that are summonable units, since they do take additional damage as well. Mountain King with that Clarity Potion out of mana. Is he going to be able to Stormbolt anything? You can take a look at this right there. Lightning Shield, and that Footman is just simply running amongst all of those units right there, unable to be picked up. Mountain King, oh, units just constantly being picked up and dropped back down. One Footman being left behind. It looks as though this Footman has seen better days as he drops to the ground. Goblin Zeppelin picked up all of the units. Sorry, your flight was full, and someone else from first class got bumped up. Dexidus, greetings, hello, thank you for tuning in and joining the stream today. Archmage now coming across here. Mountain King gets cycloned up once more. Footman now drop back down. Archmage could be in a little bit of trouble right here. Thunderclap hitting multiple units. Stormbolt finishes off the Archmage, and multiple units have gone, or units are going down. Mountain King still has enough mana for a Stormbolt. Could Stormbolt again? No, does not get the Stormbolt off onto that Archmage, who was just momentarily revealed. That was a big loss right there. Archmage being forced to be resurrected at the tavern. That is expensive on gold. As we are looking at now the Mountain King joining in on the fight. Double barracks double arcane sanctums with an upgrade to castle means that we will be looking at knights. Knights incredibly important in a matchup like this. Otherwise, both sides just seem to focus on too many spellbreakers. Thunderclap right there, double kill on those footmen. Multiple units still getting taken down, and the Forest Troll Shadow Priest and the Forest Troll Berserker are pretty much just going to town in this spot. Lightning Shield being used as well. Forest Troll Shadow Priest needs to get away. What is going on across over here as the units are continuing to fight back and forth? All right, Goblin Zeppelin down to 37 hit points. Drop back down. Mountain King is going to be able to finish off anything of importance as the Mountain King is at level 5. Stormbolt does hit him. He does have Devotion Aura down to 97, 88 hit points as he is perhaps going to try and get away. Mountain King gets up to level 6. Potion of Invulnerability, uses the Potion of Lesser Invulnerability in time. Is he going to try and finish off any of these units? Perhaps a little bit of timing. Mountain King is right there, has a good amount of mana still, and that Archmage has to be extremely careful. Mountain King getting healed back up. Forest Troll Shadow Priest is down across here, making it difficult as the Mountain King could do a bit of a number here. Stormbolt onto the Mountain King. Mountain King takes a big 200 or 350 damage or 325 damage there as the Mountain King now still needs to back up. Scroll of Town Portal finally being used as the Mountain King cannot keep up with the damage and gets the heck out of dodge. I'm off. It's late in Europe. All right. Thank you for tuning in. 4242. The answer to every single question. Mountain King gonna pick up a Clarity Potion and a Healing Salve, most likely. Used and double potions of healing. Uses one potion of healing already. Dropped the Gauntlets of Ogre Strength +3 and picked it back up. We've all seen that strategy used in the past. Mountain King, however, in a little bit of a weary situation. Will he be able to get inside here? Most likely he will, but we are looking at level 2 weapons upgrades coming in from red. Animal War Training, training up some knights out onto the field. 2-1 upgrades with Priest. So it looks like it's going to be Knights and Priest going up against what seems to be only a tier 1 arm. No, wait a second. Look at this. Triple Griffin Aviary all the way. What could it possibly mean? Well, it means Griffins. Knights now looking to join in on the fight right here. Siphon Mana taking away much of the mana. Goblin Alchemist joined in on the fight as well. Both of these were hired up pretty much instantaneously as the Mountain King of Blue is already at level 6. Mountain King of Blue sitting here looking, hey, how much damage can I really do? There's a big thunderclap once more, trying to get away. Staff of Teleportation. Mountain King not going to be able to land a Stormbolt in time as it teleports back with the rest of that army here. Siphon Mana, Healing Spray, Stormbolt onto the mount or onto a knight, not a Death Knight. We're gonna have a big surround once more. Stormbolt onto there. Holy Light trying to save it. Healing Spray, Thunderclap. So much going on as we see now the Avatar. Mountain King using the Avatar to join in on the fight and perhaps finish off a handful of units. Plus 23 damage. Slowing another unit down right there. One more shot. Oh, no. Not enough to finish it off. The Holy Light from that Paladin should be enough right there. Gonna go ahead and finish it off anyways. Avatar now looking to, get away from all of that trouble as we are looking at the Mountain King joining in on the fight. There's Healing Spray again. Big Healing Spray once more as a big thunderclap goes down across the Mountain King and Paladin. Mountain King does have enough for a Stormbolt. Is he going to be able to Stormbolt any of those units? Another Healing Spray. No Healing Spray. Mountain King is in trouble. Potion of Healing used. But is it going to be enough? Mountain King needs to back off. Siphon Mana away from all of the units right there. Mountain King, is he going to be able to do anything at all? So low on hit points, but immune to magic as he throws down another Thunderclap. 163 hit points. Is he going to be able to survive? 131, 133. How is he not dead? Scroll of Town Portal, Staff of Sanctuary gets all of the units out of the bad spot and takes down the Knight. A big loss right there by Red, losing a Knight as all of the units were able to retreat back home. A Mountain King, Staff of Sanctuary to back home after down to 130 hit points. Griffins now being added to join in on this fight as we look at level 1 attack upgrades for, gunpowder. That means flying machines are going to be the unit of choice as we are looking at more priests being added. Staff of Sanctuary saving one of those knights across here, but this game is not going in any direction that I expected. Archmage at 5, Mountain King at 2, Paladin at 1 for red. Meanwhile, Mountain King at 6 for blue, followed up with a level 1 Alchemist and a level 1 Blood Mage. All right, level 1 Alchemist, level 1 Mage. Yeah, I'm thinking these games. Oh, what is this? What is that knight doing? That knight is just wandering around and is actually going to be able to do damage. That was a free 4 supply unit walking into a base, and that, well, is absolutely questionable. Goblin Alchemist taking a little bit more damage than he would like. Claws of Attack +9. As we were taking a look, Alchemist needs to, well, heal back up. Meanwhile, what Archmage, Staff of Teleportation's inside, gonna be able to easily take down this Goblin Shredder, and by easily, I mean, I'm not sure, as you see so much repairing going on here. A lot of repairing being added. Is it gonna be able to repair enough? It is absolutely surrounded by units, but not able to do very much here. All right, Griffin showing up to the party, and you can take a look. The Griffin should actually be going after the lower hit point Water Elemental. As you can take a look, there goes one Water Elemental there, and this should be able to take down another Water Elemental here. All right, Alchemist is at level 2. Blood Mage should also be at level 2. There it goes. Staff of Sanctuary on one of those units there as the Mountain King shows up to the party. Let's take a look. Griffin going after the Archmage. Archmage down to 462 hit points. Not too worried, though, but a new Water Elemental joining in on the fight means that Griffin has to back off. All right, more damage being added once again. Let's take a look. Griffin trying to take down the Archmage. Archmage backing up. That's what's going to be going down as that Griffin Rider backing up here. Finally going to be able to go toe-to-toe with the Water Elemental, and I believe with these units as it stands, well, no, Griffin Rider could get taken down to 130, down to 40 hit points, and, well, they trade. All right, trading that unit right there. Griffin's showing up at the other side, able to focus down any of these units. Are they going to be able to be saved? No. Potions of mana onto the avatar, being able to get some additional mana once again. There it goes, a big thunderclap across multiple units, but the Griffins need to get back. Well, Orb of Fire needed by that avatar, as the Orb of Fire would allow him to attack all of these units in the air. All right, some of those Griffins able to poke down some of these fly machines, but the fly machines pretty much doing their job, finishing off multiple units once again. Stormbolt, Thunderclap, unable to finish off this knight. Staff of Teleportation showing up. Archmage, oh, Staff of Sanctuary, but still not enough as the Mountain King wandering around. If the Staff of Sanctuary teleported that knight to a different location, it might have worked, as the Archmage gonna go ahead and, well, it looks as though it was going to mass teleport somewhere else, but then decided to cancel that and head back. All right, level 6 Archmage, level 6 Mountain King. Mass teleport versus Avatar. Paladin is at 2, Mountain King is at 3 for red. Fly machines overhead. What would you say is the rarest hero you have seen while casting? Dreadlord? Dreadlord is very rare, but it's become more common. Pitlord is extremely rare as well. But they're all very situational. You're going for a very specific strategy if you see those heroes. Mountain King does pick up an Orb of Fire. That does come across as a surprise. Mountain King coming across over here, siphon mana, much of the mana away from that Mountain King, as the Mountain King should be able to finish off some of those units. Another big Thunderclap right there. Stormbolt onto the Archmage. Archmage gets Blood Mage. Blood Mage gets up to level 3. Potion. All right, siphon mana right there. You can take a look. Mountain King is sitting at level 7. Level 7. Thunderclap. Is the Archmage going to go down? Oh, no. Holy Light saves it. Mountain King trying to get there. All of a sudden, Scroll of Town Portal is going to save. Mountain King gets away. Stormbolts the Knight and is able to back off. Good gosh, so much micro by both of these players, as the Archmage, Mountain King, and Paladin of red very, very low on hit points, but same can be said across here. Healing Spray by the Goblin Alchemist. Blood Mage needs a bit more mana as well. Mountain King needs it as well, as they are both rolling out. All right, blue sitting at 43 supply, going up against red 68. This Town Hall could get taken down, but what is going to be the ultimate cost here? All right, Water Elemental could get taken down right here. All right, getting in some damage. Mountain King down to 500, 300. Healing Spray trying to keep that Mountain King alive. Mountain not looking too so well. Looks to back off down to 122 hit points. Paladin is right there. Siphon mana into the Mountain King. Mountain King looks to perhaps get a Stormbolt. Finishes off. No, does not finish off a Priest. Does have enough as the Mountain King, well, needs to figure out how to fight back here. Stormbolt onto a Knight. Knight is going to get taken down, and now we're down to 44, maybe even 40 supply. 68 supply compared to 44 as of now. Mountain King needs to heal back up. Let's take a look. It looks as though a Clarity Potion is being used. More attacks coming back the other way. Knight joining in on the fight. 20 minutes into this game, still no one with a distinctive victory as the Mountain King is in trouble. Avatar now being used. Gonna Stormbolt. Archmage claps him down. 1-2 punch is enough as the Avatar is still wandering around here. He is immune to Stormbolt right now, but he is still going to be taking a lot of damage. Stormbolt onto the Paladin. Thunderclaps gets the kill and escapes at 32 hit points. Mountain, what is going on here? Knight's going to finish off a handful of units. Mountain King tries to get away, down to 24 hit points. He is barely outrunning. Takes a hit in the back. Stormbolt still Thunderclaps down to 16 hit points, and he is still running. Staff of Teleportation. Is he going to be able to get away? Yes, he does! Mountain, where is that? Gosh. Mountain King shows back up, has a Clarity Potion. Stormbolt onto the other Mountain King, gets the kill. Down to 55 hit points, down to 36, down to 14. Needs to get away. Healing sprays, dances in the rain. As the Mountain King now shakes or losing that Avatar. All right, if you guys are not enjoying this game, I don't know what game you're looking for. All right, no rest at all. We are taking a look at the Mountain King being forced to heal back up or fight back against flying machines. Flying machines with the siege attack going to be doing bombing runs on a number of locations. Mountain King with Staff of Sanctuary healing back up. Let's take a look. No more mining happening off at the main base here as the flying machine's trying to check to see what is going on all across the map. All right, bottom right corner. This gold mine only has 2 minutes left. On this week of I Shouldn't Be Alive, the Mountain King. Oh my gosh. All right, Mountain King taking a lot of damage, 835 hit points. Units trying to back away, healing Alchemist. Well, what is he going to really do? He does have an anti-air attack. Staff of... What can you Staff of Sanctuary a unit that's already Staff of Sanctuary? Siege Engine now making its way over. Let's take a look at across over here. Mountain King finally heals back up. Siege Engine is he well, that's blue. That's a blue Siege Engine. All right, so it does not have the anti-air attack. Blood Mage is now joining in on the fight. We see we do see the flare. We do see the barrage getting upgraded, so we are going to have 2 siege engines out here being able to deal with those flying machines. Meanwhile, back off to the north, Knight shows up to the party. 71 supply compared to 50. The big advantage for blue so far is that because he's been at no upkeep for so long, he's just in such a good spot. Meanwhile, Paladin, Thunderclap, trying to get away. He could use that Divine Shield, but then it would be on cooldown. Mountain King out of mana. What is going on? Siphon mana back into the Mountain King. Mountain King could have enough. Another Stormbolt. Thunderclap catches him off guard as the Mountain King could be backing off here. Knight is taking a lot more damage in that front line. Staff of Sanctuary saves him. Siphon mana away from that Archmage as the Mountain King is still doing a tremendous bout of damage across multiple units. All right, all those units are looking to back up once again. Siphon mana into the Mountain King. Mountain King going to be able to finish off. No, Staff of Sanctuary saves a unit again as the Mountain King looking to perhaps get a Thunderbolt there, or no, Thunderclap. Thunderclap is right there, finishing off some more units. Mountain King is in trouble, down to 31 mana. Healing Spray, saving up some of those units. Mountain King trying to head back again and is able to stay alive, but ever so barely. Healing Spray to the back. The Knight and the Mage joining in on all of that healing as the Archmage needs to back up once again. Staff of Sanctuary saves another unit. Mountain King in a bad spot. Knight gonna get taken down. No, it doesn't. As the Blood Mage gonna get taken down instead. There it goes. Mountain King back up to the north. Alchemist finally says, you know what? I do not want to join in on that fight. What are these units doing? Wow. Just within range. All of those units able to head back. 70 supply compared to 48. All right. Siege engines able to protect the expansions here. Gold mine, bottom right, is now out. This gold mine is running low. This expansion needs to get set up. This expansion, it has been gone for quite some time. Flying machines keeping track of everything. And who is going to be able to mine or maintain more gold? Blue still has more gold and has harvested more gold and less to taxes. I don't know. Blue states, red states. I thought red pays less taxes. Anyways, political jokes, not funny. All right, I don't know. Alchemist coming back in across here. Knight needs to get Staff of Sanctuary. Yep, will get Staff of Sanctuary. Headed back. Paladin back across up and is currently up and running. Flying machines are here as well. Let's take a look at what's going to be happening back down. Siege engines need to back off. They do have that barrage as well to try and take down some of those units. Alchemist sitting at level 3. Paladin sitting almost at level 8 with a potion of mana. That is going to be key right there. Blood Mage sitting at level 4. I don't know what the lag is. Lag just now talking about my joke, but yes. Anyways, Mountain King gonna join in on that fight. Big thunderclap finishing off a handful of units as the Siphon Mana getting away all of the mana from the Rogue Wizard right there. Finishing off those remaining units. Blood Mage could give more mana to that Mountain King once again. Blood Mage sitting at level 4. Alchemist sitting at level 3. As we see a Staff of Teleportation coming Mountain King. Yep, Staff of Teleportation. Archmage does have a Scroll of Time. What is going on here? Mountain King could try and engage. Staff of Mass Teleport should be able to easily move all of these units back out. And Red with a brilliant move to try and stop this expansion before it's able to finish mining down. Paladin is in big trouble. Needs to use a Staff of... Well, no, let's take a look at... Are we going to see a Stormbolt onto the Archmage? No, Archmage is not going to get Stormbolted as the Mountain King was on cooldown. It is now 1 base to 0. 7 gold a second versus 0 gold a second right now. And with all that said, Blue has, I believe, harvested more gold in the long run. Expansion here has been taken out as well. Staff of Teleportation. Knights are pretty much just in that front line spot. Blood Mage needs to get more mana. Mountain King is in that front position. What is going to be going down as this gold mine has collapsed? 1 gold mine, 78 supply compared to 60. Knights, 0-2 upgrades, going up against 2-1 upgrades. 3 upgrades to 2. Units going to be forced to back up here. What is going on as the Mountain King gets a Stormbolt onto the Mountain King there? Thunderclap slowing down multiple units once again as the Mountain King still trying to get ahead. Is he going to be able to finish off any of those units? Mountain King is slowed. Avatar now in position. Potion of Mana, Thunderclap amongst all of those units. Siphon Mana away. All of a sudden, units are trying to back up again as the Blood Mage is dodging that, well, Stormbolt, but unable to do so. Blood Mage, Healing Spray, getting back up. Is he going to be able to stay alive? Has a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. Mountain King is surrounded by multiple units. Siphon Mana, Blood Mage. Well, both of these are just trying to heal back and forth. Is it going to be enough? Mountain King or Avatar still dancing around. A big thunderclap again as the Stormbolt goes down onto the Paladin. Paladin could get taken down. No, not in time. Is he going to be able to finish off? Staff of Sanctuary saves him as all the units disappear except for the mortars. Mortars too far away from the fight. Their range actually detrimental to their health as they are now trying to run away from units on horseback. Oh my goodness. Stormbolt finishing off another mortar team right there. Dexidus, I'm glad you are enjoying these casts as much as I am casting them. These have been some great games so far. We are 29 minutes into this game, and it feels like Red is starting to finally hit the tipping balancing point and be able to finish off this game. That Mountain King has been so difficult to finish off and kill, but the economic advantage of Red is just a bit too much. All right, was that an acid bomb? No, that was just a simple attack animation from that alchemist right there. All right, another Staff of Sanctuary. Knight getting saved up once again. Another expansion being held over here on the bottom left-hand side of the map. What is the game, dude? It's in the description. It's WarCraft 3. Infi versus Blade. Who's Infi, who's Blade? That I don't know. Siege engines now rolling back around. We'll see how all of this is going to be unfolding. Mountain King wants the timing on that Avatar to come to an end. Avatar going to be very difficult to shut down as we take a look. Units getting into the spot right here. Let's take a look. Siege Engine trying to run back. Stormbolt straight up onto the Paladin. Paladin could be in trouble. Thunderclap. Paladin quickly uses Divine Shield as the Blood Mage is in trouble. Blood Mage banishes himself and now healing sprays and is currently okay as it is going to get surrounded. Another Thunderclap. Oh, Stormbolt onto a banished Blood Mage. Blood Mage is currently in trouble. Siphon mana into the Mountain King. Stormbolt, is it going to go down? No. Thunder, yeah. Stormbolt onto the Archmage. Archmage could get taken down. No. Holy Light. Archmage does have a Scroll of Town portal to try and get away. Uses the Scroll of Town portal. Are we going to see some Knights get taken down? Yes, we are. But where are they teleporting to? Back off to the north. Back up over here. Siege Engines here, ready to go. Knights trying to fight their way back out. Is he going to get Staff of Sanctuary? No, he is just going to stay alive here as the Thunderclap saves some more units. All right. Knight down to 28 hit points. Gets taken down. Archmage gets taken down. Archmage falls at level 6. And what is going to happen? Acid Bomb onto the Knight, on the Mountain King. Mountain King falls as well. Blue is making an amazing comeback as he now finishes off another expansion here. 59 supply compared to 45. Supply difference does not show the fact that the level 6 Archmage and a level 4 Mountain King are now down. Mountain King, where is he teleporting off to? Back down to the south. Knight was trying to finish off a Blood Mage. Horrible, horrible position to be in. As that Mountain King, oh, he could Thunderclap right here and take down multiple Knights. This could be an amazing, amazing loss all of a sudden. Mountain King needs mana. Is he going to be able to do it? Is he going to be able to Thunderclap? Thunderclap takes down one Knight. Is he going to be able to take down another Knight? The juice may not be worth the squeeze here. He might be able to finish off multiple units. Holy Light saves another unit. Mountain King trying to fight their way back out. Knights are just falling left and right. There goes another. Mountain King low on mana. What's happening? Paladin stuck. Paladin is stuck. Paladin is stuck. A 1-unit surround between farms and everything else. Mountain King heading back off to the north here. Is he going to be able to catch up to a Knight? Mountain King does have Boots of Speed. Runs after the Knight, trying to get there. Another Knight gets in his way. Still chasing after that low hit point Knight. That Knight is running. That Knight should be limping. It is so low on health, but still able to run. Mountain King sitting at, Siege Engine gets it. He gets the kill and is now, well, absolutely surrounded by units. This is a horrible spot to be in, but the rest of the reinforcements are showing up. All right, let's take a look at this. Knight still trying to get back, get away. Mountain King is in a fairly decent spot. Should be able to take down a handful of Knights right here. Mountain King does have enough for a Stormbolt. Thunderclap finishes off, another Priest and a Knight. 42 supply compared to 39 as the Mountain King heads back again. Staff of Teleportation, where the heck is it going this time? As it teleports to the Arcane Vault. Needs to get a Clarity Potion. Most likely, sell some items. What is he buying? He didn't buy anything. All right, Knights. Are they doing long distance mining? Perhaps they are. Alchemist sitting at level 5. Transmute could be on the table. 40 to 39 right now. And all of a sudden, what I thought was a big victory for red going to turn into a possible victory for blue. We are blue now up on supplies. Siege Engines putting pressure where, no pressure is really needed. Very low hit point Knights could get caught out of position. Thunderclap finishes off one Knight and, essentially finishes off another. Level 9 Mountain King. Level 4 Blood Mage. Archmage is on the board, but what is he doing? He is just simply too far out. Siphon mana. Archmage, even if he gets away, what is the point? Holy Potion of Light or Potion of Healing used. Siphon mana. Stormbolt not in. Does he have sight over there? No, he does not. Archmage may be able to get there. Mountain King should be able to launch a Stormbolt. He does. Long distance delivery finishes off the Archmage. As Infi takes the game. Wow. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Resource score. Blue actually mined a little bit less, even though he lost less gold to upkeep. An amazing game between these two players. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.